Hey dumplings, it's Dave Desai. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to get into Jungkook's recent live stream. What has been said, there's a lot of hate in the world, and we always fear that some of those things will get to BTS, or they will see it. So I want to get into that. I also want to get into and talk about some alleged homophobic comments that were made to BTS, an issue with their logo. I have a lot of thoughts on this. I definitely wanted to get into it. We have some pretty heavy tea for you here today, so grab your dumpling tea spilling mug merch and let's get into the tea. If you are new here and you're interested in this type of stuff, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified anytime a new video drops. And if you're a hater, I'll answer the first leave your hate comment. Please make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell also so you can be the first to do so. Now let's jump into it. The first thing that we're going to talk about is a live stream that Jungkook did recently, like a week ago, which by the way, we have confirmation that his hair is indeed blue now, which is cool, unless there's a filter during a live stream. But in this live stream, Cookie did so many different things for us. He even sang to us the song Still With You. I mean, it's obviously just for me, but we can pretend it's for all of us. I don't mind sharing. I'm kidding. Now, I wasn't able to catch the full stream. I have seen bits and pieces of it, and there definitely have been parts that have resurfaced that I didn't know happened and really shocked me. But before we jump into that, Jungkook did announce or talk about an upcoming project, like his mixtape, that he has spoke about wanting a mixtape for a while now, and people are excited for it. I think the next few BTS projects will be released will be solo work, which is very interesting and smart to do, I think. But during the stream, he spoke about his plans for his mixtape, the type of music, and just spit out ideas for a mixtape. So nothing was confirmed other than the fact that he will have a mixtape. ARMYs were very excited, and excited because of the music, but also it's been a while since Jungkook really had a stream and sat there and spoke to us and connected to us. The reason it's been a while, and I think ARMYs theorized this, I don't think Jungkook has said it himself, but we do believe it's because of the negativity that is online. He even stopped posting selfies for a while, and he is kind of like one of the faces of BTS, right? Like if you're not too familiar with BTS, you might think Jungkook, you might think RM, because he is usually the one talking in American interviews, but that is probably why Jungkook gets a lot of hate. Also, they're just bored and sadistic kids that don't realize the problem they're causing and just think it's funny. But these comments have real life repercussions. And if you're a parent and think it's okay to say those things to a celebrity because they're a celebrity and should be able to take it, right? And if they can't, then they need to find a new line of work. This is what I've heard people say. The work is making music. Nowhere in making music does there need to be death threats. To me, BTS is less interested in fame, and probably for this reason. And they're interested in making music. So no, they did not sign up for that. And no, they're not asking for it because they're famous. Now, there was a screenshot that was shared, and I think I might have missed this part of the stream, but it looks like Jungkook was looking at the computer. He could have been looking at music or something, or he could have been reading the comments. But there were these comments that ended up being screenshotted and went viral. It said some awful things. I'm hoping Cookie doesn't know what that means, but given he probably speaks English now, he may have understood it. The next shot that was screenshotted was Jungkook saying V-Live is not fun, and those two pictures were put together. I think a lot of people thought that Jungkook read it and didn't want to do the stream anymore, but I don't think Jungkook saw it. The comments go by really fast. I don't think he reads every single comment. I also think this screenshot was taken out of context because I believe Cookie has mentioned in the stream he felt like the stream was boring. Not that he wasn't having fun, but afraid that it would come across as boring. Maybe it's just a translation thing, and so I think that's where it was taken. But it doesn't help that he also looks like he's about to cry in that screenshot that made the post go viral. The post on the tweetster said this: "How far will you go to hate him when he has shown nothing but love and respect to us? He went on V-Live after 2 years, yet someone is sending hurtful and hateful remarks, saying his V-Live is not fun and wishing him his demise. Please, if you cannot love him, at least respect him." We do need to respect Jungkook more. But not only him, but any idol. I would love to meet the kids that send death threats like that. If I see one or one tells me that they do that, I will literally right then and there call the police. I am not kidding. It's to the extent that I think it's actually illegal, and the kids saying that deserve jail time. I don't think people take this seriously enough. I think parents just wipe it off as kids are kids, and kids just do it because they think it's funny. But if they know they could actually spend a few days in jail for saying that, there will be a lot less kids saying this. And whoever's raising these kids is a big problem. If your kid is so angry all the time that this is the best way for them to blow off steam, this is the best way to make it feel like they're in control of their life, and they do it by trying to tear other people down and make those people feel as bad as they do, then you as a parent must be really hurting this child, psychologically and physically, and that needs to change. I don't believe Cookie saw it or processed it, but it's a lot. And I wouldn't be surprised if it was actually comments like this that told him to stay away from social media. Social media for celebrities like him can be really toxic. This is why BTS probably doesn't respond back to people all the time, or really check DMs, or anything like that. It's not that they hate you, or want to ignore you, because we know BTS obviously doesn't hate you. They're just scared to open it up and what they'll see when they do open it up. It's hard enough getting these hate comments from people who should be supporting you, right? Why are you on Cookie's live stream if you don't like him? Go do something you do like. But we also have celebrities attacking celebrities. And it's even scarier when a celebrity's coming for you, because now there's fan wars going on. There was apparently this Iranian rapper who allegedly said some homophobic things. I want to clarify right off the bat that it was translated to say something or mean something homophobic. So keep it in mind and take it with a grain of salt. But let me explain what happened. This rapper had put a logo for something, and it was two trapezoids, not really lined up and not filled in. And it looked like the BTS logo. Immediately he was followed up with backlash for taking away or stealing BTS's logo. It does look similar, but it's definitely not the same. Like, it's not filled in and it's not lined up. Also, it's two shapes that look cool. So do I believe it was directly stolen? No. And I do believe it just happens to be a coincidence. But while that's not my issue was the alleged statement that had come out after he received a large backlash for the quote unquote stealing the logo. He posted this photo on his Insta story, basically asking who are the people that he had quote unquote stolen the logo from. According to fans, he didn't simply ask who they are, but added a homophobic slur in there that I will not say on here. If that is true, I do not support that at all. Korean, Chinese, Japanese do receive a butt ton of homophobia, and it always sucks for someone who should understand discrimination to be discriminating. But again, this is according to the fans. The rapper has not addressed that specific comment as far as I'm aware, or as of recording this. The rapper has also come out and said the logo was created by a company 48 years ago. Now that's all fine and dandy, but it's also created an environment to which, instead of going after the toxic people that are sending death threats to him, which, as I've mentioned before, should never happen, the rapper's fans are now sending death threats and attacking BTS. And BTS never told their fans to come after this rapper. There were posts like BTS with a middle finger, or BTS loser with a hand and a gun. Like, it's gross. I don't think this is acceptable in any circumstance. BTS receives so much hate for stuff they clearly didn't do. They get hate constantly for just existing and being Korean. So many people just call them gay for being Korean. All Korean men are just gay, apparently. It's discrimination like that that goes to Chinese people and Japanese people. And quite frankly, with the movement of BTS, people are sick of it. People want this to end and not see gay remarks to Koreans. And the remarks aren't simply, oh, they're gay, right? Like, it's always followed up by, like, they're so girly, which is always so offensive because they identify as men. I think it can make BTS look bad when ARMYs attack other artists. It also pushes away potential artists that may want to work with BTS, or BTS may want to work with them away. Like, they may be turned off from working with BTS because the moment that they do, they're going to get attacked for clout chasing. And it's like people who aren't problematic and don't like drama, which is most people, are going to avoid BTS altogether. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your thoughts are. Leave it down in the comment section down below. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'm featuring this comment right here. Thank you so much for your comments. As always, I do have a Patreon if you want to go over there and check stuff out. I have a lot of videos over there that I can't really post on here. This is due to copyright or getting taken down, so I do keep it over there. You get videos like reaction videos such as music video reactions, performance reactions, ship reactions. You can also recommend things you would like to see over there. Link is in the top of the description down below. Also, anything you contribute over there gives back to this channel. I have a video over there explaining that, which is free to watch. With that said, there's two videos that will appear up on screen at the end of this video, so click on one of those and I'll see you over there. Bye.